Not only that, but there's nowhere the figure could have gone.
There's a lot of dark shadows in this one.
Wall of rocks.
Sup, freedom fighters? What's still free? Snoopaloo here. You ever wonder why all ghosts aren't naked? Like whenever there are sightings, they're always like in clothes or whatever. Sometimes they're like horrifically injured, like the way they could have died or whatever. I personally think that ghosts are able to actually manipulate their appearance and how they look, and like in the Matrix, how they look at first is just kind of like how they see themselves, like you're doing it without even realizing it. And then I figured the longer you're a ghost, the more you can like figure out how to do it on purpose. Then you have like demonic, scary, monstrous looking things people report seeing, and like angelic type things. I don't know. I think it's an interesting theory, and I kind of like the idea that ghosts can transition to whatever they identify as. Spiritually, I like that.
Down the dark hallway. Popular Italian ghost hunters from the YouTube channel PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, traveled to an abandoned World War II bunker in a snow-covered valley in the Italian Alps. Many soldiers lost their lives inside this bunker. And to this day, local residents claim that they often hear unexplained gunshots and wailing shrieks coming from inside the long-abandoned shelter. Many believe that the ghosts of the fallen soldiers still haunt the narrow paths and hallways inside the World War II bunker. Paranormal Investigation.
That kind of like that sucks.
Simone
well,
and Marco carefully explore the narrow maze of winding tunnels inside the bunker to investigate the claims of paranormal.
If you died during war, do you like spend your whole time as a ghost thinking you're still at war?
And start walking down a seemingly endless
like you spend eternity thinking you're under attack.
Investigators start to hear strange,
that's like hell.
Noises from deep
that's how some ghosts are.
Bunker. Understandably, they begin to get a bit frightened and their nerves are on edge. Then, this happens. Vuoi che veniamo laggiù?
Ragazzi, mi è toccato qualcosa.
Ti ha toccato sullo zaino?
Dietro, sulle spalle.
Guarda che stai venendo d'acqua.
The group is terrified when cameraman Jack suddenly feels something touch his shoulders from his end of the creepy tunnel. And then host Deborah hears something running towards them from the opposite end of the tunnel. They feel trapped and surrounded by something. They decide to just get out of there and find a larger space to continue their investigation. The PIT team conducts a spirit box session, and they get some very, very strange answers.
Ma c'è qualcuno che ci sta capendo? Senti quanta gente. Ma io voglio sapere se qualcuno mi sta sentendo.
People are like ghosts to ghosts. They don't see them either, according to the others. Y'all remember that movie?
Suddenly they hear a voice on the spirit box speaking English.
Did you hear something, Boo?
But things get even stranger as they continue to hear unexplained sounds coming from somewhere inside the bunker.
That actually makes this more legit.
Jack explains that it's hard to tell where the sounds are coming from. Photographer Simone snaps a picture and captures something terrifying.
People who speak English go to Europe and they try to communicate with spirits in English. This is the other way around, but like it makes sense that the spirits are speaking in different language, especially in a World War II bunker. Seems legit. Or thought out. Oh. Okay, that one's kind of hard to see. Can you brighten that up a bit?
While taking photos of the tunnel in front of them, Simone captures what appears to be a figure at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
But apparently PIT host Paolo is unfazed. He decides to venture off alone to explore one of the dark tunnels. He sees something absolutely chilling.
He's gonna get lost.
Hey,
He's gonna run towards him. Why is he running? Can't tell. What's with the audio? Is that the music or is that his audio? Both. I think he did see something there. Replay it. What did you see? Was it on camera?
A dark figure walks from left to right at the end of the tunnel right in front of Paolo. He runs after the figure, camera in hand, but when he reaches the spot where the figure disappeared, there's nothing there. Not only that, but there's nowhere the figure could have gone.
There's a lot of dark shadows in this one.
A wall of rocks and stone. Whatever the figure was, it seems to have disappeared into thin air.
Into the rubble.
So did the 5 investigators capture evidence that the ghosts of soldiers are still haunting the abandoned bunker?
I think so.
Decide. You can check out the full 4-part series and many more scary adventures over on the YouTube channel PIT Paranormal Investigation Team. The Gold Hill Hotel. On April 7th, 1869, in the Yellow Jacket gold mine, a raging fire broke out, causing much of the mine to collapse with the workers inside. An estimated 35 miners lost their lives in what is now considered to be Nevada's worst mining accident of all time. Many of the miners' bodies were just never recovered. They remain buried somewhere in the collapsed mine shaft. Their spirits are said to still haunt the area to this day. One of the more active spirits at the Gold Hill Hotel is said to be that of a miner named William, who resided in room number 5 before perishing in the gold mine fire. Today, visitors claim to smell an odd, strong tobacco odor when they enter room number 5.
If I could smoke weed as a ghost, I would be so happy.
Things move on their own, and hotel doors slam shut, locking guests outside. Another spirit that is said to haunt the hotel is that of a so-called, quote, Lady of the Night named Rosie, who stayed in room number 4 while entertaining men during lonely nights. Just like William, she's sometimes seen in her room, but also aimlessly wandering around the hotel. In a 3-part YouTube series, Twin Paranormal team Ryan, River, Nick, and Wyatt.
Oh, these guys.
Many claims surrounding the mysterious Gold Hill Hotel and its 2 lingering unwanted guests. The guys hang bells at strategic locations throughout the hotel as the jingling will detect any movement. And even though there's no draft in the hotel, the bells continue to jingle.
That was the bells. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That jingling? Wait, it wasn't this? No, that was the bells. On video, and then we tried to leave. Me and River both. Woke up. She was turning. What? The bell! The bell.
Bell's jingling again.
Who's ringing bells? You heard it that time? The keys are here. Impossible if they're there. What is that? Who keeps ringing the bells?
They hear unexplained voices and the sound of knocking on the walls and ceilings.
Whoa. Oh. Is that you?
Pretty good.
No, I swear. That was not me.
These guys get some good stuff.
The team separates and twins Ryan and River are alone in room 4, Rosie's room. They hear a noise and suspect that one of their cameras has strangely just turned off for no reason.
And your thing just turned off? I don't know if it turned off. It might have turned off, but... Did you hit that? Oh my god, no, I did not touch that. Are you sure? Were you filming? Yes, I'm filming. Are you sure you didn't touch that? I swear, on everything. Were you filming? Can we look at that again? Hang on, look at it right now.
As Ryan checks the camera in the bathroom, the cabinet under the sink mysteriously opens on its own. Unfortunately, when Ryan and River look back at their footage, they're disappointed to find that they didn't capture the bottom half of the cabinet as it opened.
Please please. No! Oh, man. That's not enough proof. It's not. It's no good. Man, I did not touch it.
Ryan tries to debunk the possibility that he might have accidentally tapped the cabinet door with his foot.
I just don't know how. I could. We'll try to open it.
That opened its own.
How easy was that to open? Not that easy. We can go ahead and give it a shot. I mean, but then again, if we even play the audio, I didn't even touch it, man. I didn't even bang anything. I didn't touch anything.
Now, what Ryan and River don't know at the time is that right after this incident, over in vacant room number 5, which was gold miner Williams' room, their static camera captures something truly bizarre.
Well?
While Nick and Wyatt are downstairs and Ryan and River are in room 4, next door in vacant room 5, a chair inexplicably begins to rock back and forth on its own, almost as if something is sitting there.
Oof.
The twin paranormal team members hear a strange thumping sound, but they have no idea what their static camera is capturing in room 5. Later in the investigation, while Ryan sits in the same room all by himself, again, the chair moves.
I just heard a groan. I don't know if it was them. Across.
Across from you, he wants you to see it.
Across from me? If you are, please move something.
Chair.
River, Nick, and Wyatt are downstairs doing a spirit box session while Ryan is upstairs all alone in room 5. He doesn't even notice it. But again, the chair in the corner of the room starts rocking back and forth.
Did it just go off? It's ticking. There we go.
Beware.
Beware.
It's like a shadow.
If you can, Nick, try and follow where you're getting those spikes. What did he just say?
It's kind of like a mist.
You didn't say it. Did he breathe
It's hard
before he
to
said
see.
anything? I just heard a...
Nick is holding an EMF meter that gets triggered by something. And only seconds later, a dark shadow-like mass seems to walk past their static camera over in room 4. This is the same room where Rosie, the Gold Hills Lady of the Night, is said to have been seen by many recent hotel guests. So did the twin paranormal team capture evidence of a haunting on camera? Could it be that the ghosts of Rosie and William are still wandering the Gold Hills Hotel after 150 years? Let me know what you think. You can check out the full 3-part investigation of the Gold Hill Hotel with even more creepy activity that I didn't show here over on the Twin Paranormal YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. For channel updates, please follow me on
Dogs
Instagram
know we're watching
there,
ghosts.
and on Twitter right there.
No.
I'll see you next week.
I want to go kick those dogs' ass.
You kick those dogs' ass.
Right now. Why's the lay down downstairs?
That wasn't me.
Alright, I love that we got some familiar ghost hunters for the #1 spot, so we know right like ahead of time their stuff is going to be good, it's going to be legit. Love those guys. I feel like a lot of the evidence captured in these ones were more subtle, but still terrifying. Camera was getting blurry during the reaction. That was pretty terrifying too. Alright, if you got a kick out of my reaction, thank you. And remember to check out that video right there. Odds are you'll also get a kick out of it. I'm Snoopaloo. Thanks for stopping by.